I'm about to get ready for bed. Actually, I'm already in the dang bed. You can tell already. Oh, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Everybody doing good? Thought I'd bring a random live. I just want to give a shout out. I just noticed we just hit 80,000 followers. Man, that is awesome. 80,000 followers, man. I couldn't believe that, man. Starting out, September will be 3 years ago when I first made my first video. My son taught me into doing it, and man, it's been life changing, man. I know I'm laying here in the bed, but it's all good. But it's been real, man. I got to meet a lot of people, a lot of good people, and I appreciate every one of y'all who's followed my content and followed my videos. I couldn't be at 80,000 followers without y'all, and I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping us get to 80,000 followers. I wasn't even gonna do a random live. I'm laying here in the bed, you know what I mean? I'm like, about to get some sleep, get some shut eye. I got my hoodie on. Look, I got my hoodie on. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to bed. And then I checked and I seen that we hit 80,000 followers. And I'm like, wow, I owe that all to y'all. Everybody who watches the videos, everybody who liked the videos, people who subscribe. Man, y'all sent super chats, y'all helped. I did it all from my phone, y'all. Every video I made was from my phone. And I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. And it was because of y'all. I mean, y'all got me the super chats y'all sent me. I ended up getting a GoPro. I've used money to get apps and different things. And I'm still not a great video creator, but I just try to bring real content and try to help truck drivers succeed. That's what it's all been about. And I just want to say thank you, man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, y'all, for helping us get that way. And tonight, before I went to bed, if y'all have any questions about the channel or if y'all have any video ideas, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. I'm gonna read chats tonight, and like I said, this is not a scripted video. It's just me laying here in the bed. I want to do a real video for y'all. But let me know where you're watching at. Where are you watching at? Where you're at? And let's discuss it. Let's have an open discussion before I go to bed here tonight and see what I can do. What can I do to help y'all more succeed? Y'all have helped me by blessing me. Times I've had that's been hard on the road. Y'all have sent me prayers. My mother died a couple of years ago, and y'all helped raise money to actually bury her. I could not have done that without y'all. And I really, really appreciate every driver out there. I pray for y'all, and I enjoy making this content. Sometimes, I only get a few views. Sometimes we get thousands of views. Sometimes I make a little money. Sometimes I don't. But I still put out videos every day trying to help y'all succeed. And I hope that my lessons and my failures that I've made actually has helped y'all. And if it does, man, shoot me a comment, man. I'll read your comments. I love seeing them. Even if I get hateful comments, I'm just like, God bless you. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Why said you don't make any money? Yeah, I do. When I first started in September 3 years ago, I didn't make no money for about a year. And then I started making a little bit of money here and there. And some months are good months, some months are bad months. But I do make some. I was able to buy a GoPro. Eventually, I got me a laptop with it. I was able to buy different apps and learn how to make better videos. And I really do it to help y'all succeed. Now I had Facebook. Now Facebook, I ain't gonna lie, Facebook was paying me about $2,000 a month. I was doing really good on Facebook, but they took that away from me, man. They took all that away. It says no disrespect, but I can't stand truckers. I work in the oil field and I can't stand them. I'm sorry about that, man. We all ain't bad. I try to teach and guide drivers to be good, and I try to train good drivers and teach them the safe way, and I drove 16 years, man, and trucking was good for me, man, and I was able to teach a lot of people. And I come off the road about a year ago, and now I don't drive no more, but I work in the safety department, and I'm still able to help drivers. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for following the channel. We hit 80,000 followers, y'all. Almost 3 years, but one more month would be 3 years it took to get to 80,000, but it was a lot of work putting out videos every day, not clickbait. I wasn't out there trying to sell products. I had a lot of people try to get me to sell different products and stuff, and I didn't do that. I didn't go down that route because I'd only sell stuff that I believed in. Like I advertised for Rosedale, and I made money on referrals, but Rosedale's a good company. I still work there. I did that. I had a Bluetooth headset that I sold for a little bit, but got tired of talking about Bluetooth headsets. So now that goes. So eventually I started writing my own books and books to help. And that's how I make my money now is books. Like, for example, We have a book right now out. It's called The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook right here. And it's something I believe in. What was that comment says? They think they know everything, especially water haulers. They're literally brain dead. It's running a joke there. They're like, and I apologize about that, YM. I'm sorry you're having a rough time. But like I said, all truck drivers are bad. But this book right here changed my life. Okay. It wasn't the book. I wrote the book after it changed my life. But I got diabetes and high blood pressure. Nobody told me about all the weight that I would gain driving a truck and how unhealthy it was. And then I found this thing called the carnivore diet. I lost 60 pounds and I reversed my A1C. I feel great right now, man. And I'm still losing weight. Still losing weight. I still use the air fryer, but I put together this book right here called The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. It's on Amazon. I don't have a link on the description. If you go to Amazon and you put The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook, it'll pull up. It's $9.99. I have 100 different recipes in here that you can cook from your air fryer. I live and die by these recipes. I have an air fryer in my office. I have an air fryer at my house. Same air fryer I had in my truck. And I cook all my meals through this. And I strict carnivore. My A1C was 13. And now it's down to a 5.2, man. I've reversed my diabetes. And that is the best thing that I could have found was the carnivore diet. And that's why I put this book together. You know, I'm not charging a lot for it. It's $9.99. You know, Amazon charges me to print it. They get most of the commission. So I only get a couple bucks off every book. But if you buy the book, it does help support the channel. But by buying this book and going to Amazon and getting it, I take that money and I put it back into YouTube. I put it back into it. I've started another channel. You know, it doesn't pay any money, but it's called Built Different, Faith and Fire. It's a biblical channel where I'm able to teach the Word of God, and I'm able to talk real life and try to help young men. And I talk about addiction. You know, I've been to prison before. I had addiction problems in my life, and there's a lot of trauma out there in the world. So I started that channel. It's separate from trucking. It's called Built Different, Faith and Fire. Please go over and subscribe. I've only got like 80 followers there. But that channel is not about monetization. It's about helping people. And if you want to help people too, then join that community and subscribe to that channel and help share those videos, because I talk about gambling. I talk about divorce. I talk about addiction, heartbreak. I talk about things that men struggle with every single day. And I appreciate every one of y'all watching. But yeah, this is my book right here, The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. This is the first book that I wrote. Then I got another book. My second book to come out was called The DOT Survival Guide. It's on Amazon also. It's called The DOT Survival Guide. You can get this book on Amazon. It's a little more. It's like $14.99. I'm sorry, $10.99. It's $10.99 on Amazon. But during the 16 years I drove, I never failed a DOT inspection. And I took all the knowledge that I learned. I stopped. If y'all watch my videos, I've stopped at lots of different weigh stations over the years. And I've went in there and I've asked them. I wasn't afraid to ask the questions y'all asked me about PC, parking on ramps, hours of service, all kinds of different things. And I put all that into this one book right here called the DOT Survival Guide. This book tells you everything that I learned from officers. This is 16 years of knowledge right here. Everything that I learned, all the tricks, what they do inside of a weigh station, how to pass one, what they look for, what they don't look for. This is something you don't learn in CDL school, but it's called the DOT Survival Guide. So if you haven't bought the Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook, go get the DOT Survival Guide. It's on Amazon also. But the most comprehensive book that I've wrote yet, this is my third book, it's called Defensive Driving. This is a very big book right here. This is over 200 pages. Defensive Driving. Everything that I've taught, every trainer that I've trained, I taught them how to drive safe. Okay, I'm over 1 million mile safe driver, and I'll put all this in here. I talk about bridge law. I talk about night driving. I talk about fatigue, defensive driving. Anything you want to know about truck driving and how to stay safe is in this book right here. Defensive Driving for Truck Drivers. It's on Amazon also. All three of these books right here are on Amazon right now. If you buy one of my books, these books help promote the channel. It helps me grow, and it helps get more books out there. I'm currently writing some more books right now. I'm writing one on heartbreak. I'm writing one on discipline. I'm going to write one on addiction. I've got several books coming out the year, and they're all about to help people. But I need you to buy these books right here so that way that I can go ahead and have money to make other books. But this one right here will change your life. The Trucker Carnivore Cookbook is my bestseller. If you don't lose weight in 30 days, it's a money-back guarantee. I put 100 recipes in this book that you can cook from your truck. Guaranteed to lose weight. All carnivore, high protein. You will lose weight or your money back. This one right here will keep you from never, ever, ever having to fail a DOT inspection. This keeps your license. This book keeps you safe and will help promote your career in a strong way. It's called The Defensive Driving. Anyway, those are my 3 books right now on Amazon. Y'all check them out. I also have another one. I don't have the copy yet. It just came out. It's called The Trucker's Joke Book. It's just a book full of jokes, man. Y'all check it out also. Well, what's up, Brent? How you doing, buddy? You doing all right, man? Glad to see you in here. Where y'all watching from tonight? I'm over here on my bed, man, getting all cuddled up, ready to go to sleep. You know what I mean? But I just had to say thank y'all, man, for helping me get to 80,000 followers. I'd have never got to 80,000 followers without y'all. Y'all are such a blessing. And, you know, I'm here to help y'all in any way you can. I read your comments. You can email me. My email is SeanGresham90@gmail.com. You can email me. I will help you out. I'll do whatever I can to help you. And I just want to say thank you. Thank y'all for helping me get to 80,000 followers. I wasn't planning on making a video tonight because I was about to go to sleep, but I looked and we're at 80,000 followers. So I was like, wow, man, we're almost to 100. You know, we'll get to 100 soon. But once we get to 100, I get a little silver plaque. That means something to me, man. I've never, you know, I've been a truck driver most of my life, and just knowing that I can give back to people, knowing that I can help people. I've had great reviews on this book, this Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. People have wrote me, said they've lost weight, they've reversed their diabetes, they've changed their life, man. And that makes me feel good that a little $9 book right here actually changed somebody's life. And that's what I want, man. I want to see that, man. So if you do buy my book, the Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook, it's on Amazon, $9.99. Leave me a review. Right now, we've got a 5-star review. Everybody's saying they're losing weight with it. People are reversing their diabetes. It's just, I'm glad. It's not about the money, man, because like I said, they charge me to make the book, and then they take a certain percentage. I don't get much off of it, but, and then what I spend in ads to go out, you know, it is what it is. But if I can just change one person or save one person's life, man, that makes me feel good inside. So go buy the book today if you can. It says, what's the top 5 starter companies for new drivers? Well, there's a lot of good companies out there. I didn't go with a mega carrier. I came with Rosedale Transport. They're out of Georgia, a smaller company. And I suggest find a company that's like 1 to 200, 1 to 200 trucks. Start out small. Going to these big carriers, man, sometimes they can push you and you're just a number and you don't make as much. But go to a company that's going to care about you. Look at the reviews. Look at their CSA scores. See if they're good. See if they abide by this DOT survival guide right here. Make sure that they're teaching you defensive driving. That's what I teach my drivers, how to drive safely, not just get miles, but to be safe and long term. But I hope one of y'all buy my books, man. If you get a chance, defensive driving is a great one. The DOT survival guide and the Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. They're all on Amazon, written by Sean Gresham. Y'all got any questions for me before I close my eyes and go to bed? Other than that, I just want to say thank you. Oh, Jose just sent me a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jose. He sent me $5 from Montgomery, Alabama. Thank you so much. With that $5, I'm going to promote this book on an advertisement. I'll spend $5 to advertise on that. So whenever y'all send money on super chats, man, I'm trying to get books out there to educate people. The CDL schools are not teaching drivers like they should. And my goal is to teach drivers how to succeed, how to make it, how to not to ruin their career from the beginning, not just run like dogs, but how to deal with dispatchers, how to deal with breakdowns, how to deal with DOT officers. All that is in my books, man. And, you know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all got me to 80,000 subscribers. I couldn't ask for more. This book's doing really good on the charts. We just need to get this book here and this book here rolling, and I need y'all's help with that. Defensive Driving by Truck Drivers, the DOT Survival Guide. Y'all get them on Amazon today. And when you get one, leave me a review. The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook's got 5-star reviews, and that's thanks to y'all. Y'all are making that happen. People are telling me they've lost weight, their diabetes, they feel better, they got more energy, and that's such a blessing to both read these comments. Like, I'm laying here reading the comments and reading how people have changed their life, and that means a lot to me. But, man, thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for those good, positive comments. Thank y'all so much because y'all inspire me. Y'all say my videos inspire you, but, man, y'all inspire me. That's why I do it. Seeing change and seeing people succeed. And I've seen people coming from CDO school all the way up. They buy a house, they get married, and I watch them blossom, man, and not fail. And that's what it's all about, y'all. And I just want to say thank you. That's all this video was about. So God bless every one of y'all. If y'all ain't got no more questions for me, I'll go ahead and jump off here and get ready for bed. But I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate every one of y'all. And I'm here for you if you ever need me, y'all. It's your boy, Sean, Trucking Life with Sean. Let's get it.